exercise 5.2 first question. I'll be doing these two parts. B part is 4 to 7. This whole from 12 to 12 is one complete revolution. Now you have to tell from 4 to 7. This is one right angle. One right angle means 1/4 of a revolution. So first it is at 1 o'clock and then 10 o'clock. Now first calculate the number of right angles in between them. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 right angles. So it means what is the fraction of revolution? 3/4. If you have 2 right angles, fraction will be 2/4. If you have 1 right angle, fraction will be 1/4. If you have 3 right angles, fraction will be 3/4. Second question, A part. Where will the hand of a clock stop if it starts at 12? Now, the clock is starting from 12 and makes 1/2 of a revolution. अब 1 complete revolution क्या होता है? 12 से 12 तक. But we have to take half revolution. So half of that will be at 0.6. So from 12 to 6. Now D part is it's starting from 5 and 3/4 revolution. 3 is in the numerator. It means how many right angles we have to move? 3 right angles. So 5 to 8, 1 right angle, 8 to 11, second right angle, and 11 to 2 will be the third right angle. So time will be 2 o'clock. Third question, which direction will you face if you start facing? A part is east, means you are at east and then you have to make half a revolution clockwise, means you have to move in this direction, and half revolution. One revolution is from east to east, one complete round, but you have to take half revolution. So it means from east to west. So answer will be west. P part is you have to start from east and make 1.5 revolution clockwise. So means in this direction. Now one revolution is one complete round. It means from east again back to east. And then we have half also. So from east to west. So answer is west. Now you have to start from west and make 3/4 revolution anti-clockwise. Now anti-clockwise means you have to move in this direction. And how much you have to move? 3/4 revolution. It means from here to here 1, 2, 3. So 3/4 will be north. D part, south, and make 1 full revolution. Direction is not mentioned, clockwise or anti-clockwise, but you have to take 1 full revolution. So whether you move clockwise or anti-clockwise, you will get the same answer. You will start from south, complete 1 revolution, and again come back to south. Fourth question, what part of a revolution have you turned if you stand facing east? Now you have to start from east, turn clockwise, means you have to move in this direction, and then the final position is north. It means you have to move from east to north and you have to tell how much part of revolution you have covered. So from east to south, 1 part, from south to west, 2, from west to north, 3. So answer will be 3/4. B part, south and turn clockwise to face east. Now you have to start from south, you have to move clockwise, so you will move in this direction, and then the final position is east here. So how many part of revolution you have covered? From south to west 1, west to north 2, north to west 3. Again the answer is 3/4. C part, west and turn clockwise to face east. Now you have to start from west. Again you have to move clockwise and reach east. So 1, 2. So answer is 2 by 4. Now 2 by 4 you can simplify and you will get 1 by 2. That is half a revolution. Fifth question, find the number of right angles turned through by the hour hand of a clock when it goes from, I am doing the B part, 2 to 8. You have to calculate the number of right angles. Now this is a straight line. It means this is a straight angle, that is 180 degree. So how many right angles will be there? 2 right angles. Next I am doing D part. D part is from 10 to 1. It is at 10 and now 1. So in between there is one right angle. Sixth question, how many right angles do you make if you start facing south and turn clockwise to west? From south to west, clockwise direction, how many right angles you are moving? 1. So answer is 1. B part, north and turn anti-clockwise to east. North to east anti-clockwise, it means in this direction. So how many right angles? 1, 2, 3. So answer is 3. Seventh question, where will the hour hand of a clock stop if it starts from, A part is, it is starting from 6 and turns through one right angle. We have to take only one right angle. So after one right angle, the time will be 9 o'clock. Then I am doing C part. Starts from 10 and turns through 3 right angles. It is starting from 10. Now after 3 right angles, this is 1, 2, 3. Time will be 7 o'clock. 5.3 first question, match the following. Now A part is less than 1/4 a revolution. Now less than 1/4 a revolution. 1/4 of a revolution is only this one part. And now the angle is less than this part. And we know that angle less than 90 degree is acute angle. So third part, acute angle, will go with A part. So now B is more than half a revolution. Now half a revolution is this one, 180 degree. Now more than 180 degree will be reflex angle. Reflex angle is more than 180 degree, less than 360 degree. C part, half of a revolution. Now half revolution is 180 degree. So 180 degree is known as straight angle. So straight angle will go with C part. D is 1/4 a revolution. 1/4 of a revolution is this one part and this is of 90 degree. So 1/4 of a revolution is right angle. Right angle will go with D part. E1, between 1/4 and 1/2 of a revolution. Now 1/4 is this and 1/2 is this. In दोनों के बीच, it means this one. If this is one arm, then the other arm should lie between these two lines. So this one is obtuse angle. Fourth part, obtuse angle will go with E part. And F part is one complete revolution. One complete revolution is starting from one point and ending at the same point. So that is 360 degree. And 360 degree is known as complete angle. That option is not in your book. second question you have to classify the angles, like you have to tell it is acute, obtuse, right, straight or reflex angle. So A part is like this. So now this one is less than 90 degree. So this is acute angle. B part like this. Now this angle is more than 90 degree. So this is obtuse angle. C part, it is like this. So this one is 90 degree. So this is right angle. D part. Now in this question they have given this angle. You have to find this angle. अगर तो ये वाला angle find करना होता then it would be acute, but you have to find this one, and this one is reflex angle. E part you have to find this angle. So now this angle will be straight angle because this is making 180 degree. F part, you have to find these angles. So these angles are acute angles.